comparison. Adverbs. An adverb is a word that adds something more to the meaning of a verb. An adverb can modify a verb, an adjective or another adverb. Read the following sentences. Examples. He speaks clearly. They were extremely tired. She spoke very softly. In sentence A, the word clearly modifies a verb. It adds something to the meaning of the verb speaks. In sentence B, the word extremely modifies the adjective tired. In sentence C, the word very modifies the adverb softly. In the above sentences, clearly, extremely, and very are adverbs. Kinds of adverbs. There are various kinds of adverbs. Type. Definition. Example. Adverb of time. It tells us about the time of action. It answers the question when. The boys are sleeping now. Adverb of place. It indicates where the action took place, and answers the question where. Due to floods, there was water everywhere. Adverb of frequency. It indicates how often an action took place. It answers the question how often. She visits her friend occasionally. Adverb of degree. It indicates the intensity of an action and answers the question how much. He almost fell asleep when the movie ended. Adverb of manner. It tells us about the way an action took place, or the manner in which it took place. It answers the question how, or in what manner an action is done. The prince fought bravely in the battle. Relative adverbs. They refer to the thing or person that the pronoun refers to. When, why, and where are relative adverbs. Do you remember when we last visited the planetarium? Interrogative adverbs. They are used to ask questions about time, place, manner, number, quantity, and reason. Some examples are when, how, and why. Where does she live? Place. When will you call back? Time. How many students paid for the trip? Number. Sentence adverbs. Sentence adverbs are those that modify a complete sentence and not just a part of it. Such words are usually formed by adding ly to adjectives. Sentence adjectives may include evidently, certainly, perhaps, fortunately, happily, and clearly. Examples. Clearly they performed well and won the trophy. Obviously the criminal had to be punished by law. Adverbs of reason. These adverbs logically connect the conclusion with the argument made in the previous sentences. Examples. I am not keeping well. Hence, I am unable to accompany you. The players did not attend the practice session. Therefore, the team had to pay a fine to the cricket board. Words hence, therefore are adverbs of reason here because they logically connect the conclusion or the result with the argument in the previous sentences. Some other adverbs of reason are however and nevertheless. Degrees of comparison. Degrees of comparison of adverbs are positive, comparative, and superlative. Adverbs of some words form their comparative by adding er and their superlative by adding est to the positive form. Example. Fast, positive degree. Faster, comparative degree. Fastest, superlative degree. Adverbs ending in ly form their comparative by adding more and their superlative by adding most. Example. Bravely, positive degree. More bravely, comparative degree. Most bravely, Superlative degree. Some adverbs form their degrees of comparison in an irregular way. Their spelling undergoes change. Few examples are given here. Positive, near, hard, cautiously, confidently, elegantly, far, well, much. Comparative, nearer, harder, more cautiously, more confidently, more elegantly, farther, better, more. Superlative, nearest, hardest, most cautiously, most confidently, most elegantly, farthest, best, most. Formation of adverbs. Adverbs can be formed by adding ly to the adjectives and nouns. Warm, warmly. Lazy, lazily. Slow, slowly. Happy, happily. Cheerful, cheerfully. Eager, eagerly. Many words ending in ly are not adverbs, like cowardly, lonely, friendly, lively, and lovely. These are adjectives. Examples: it is a lovely view. He is a friendly person. The words lovely and friendly are adjectives. One adverb for several words. Adverbs can also be used to express something that requires several words. Examples: Sita treated her in a kind manner. Sita treated her kindly. Preeta shouted at the beggar in anger. Preeta shouted at the beggar angrily. Position of adverbs. If the verbs are different forms of be, was, were, am, is, are, the adverbs are usually placed after the verb. Example: the gardener is always late. Is, be verb. Always, adverb. If there is an object, then the adverb is placed after the object. But if the object consists of many words, we usually put the adverb before the verb. Examples: he signed the agreement readily. Agreement, object. Readily, adverb. He readily signed all the papers of the agreement. Readily, adverb. All the papers of the agreement, object. If the adverb modifies an adjective or adverb, it normally comes before it. Example: she is very confident. Very, adverb. Confident, adjective. Adverbs can be at the beginning, at the end, or in the middle of a sentence. Examples: she speaks well. Adverb of manner. Today, I am going to the mall. Adverb of time. I sometimes remember to fetch milk on time before the packets are sold off. Adverb of frequency. Adverbs are placed before the verb if the verb consists of only one word. Example: she almost lost all her money. Almost, adverb. Lost, verb. If the verb consists of more than one word, the adverb is placed after the first word. Example: she has usually praised you. Has, first part of verb. Usually, adverb. Praised, second part of verb. Adverbs are usually placed before the verbs have to and used to. Examples: she often has to go out. He always used to praise me. Adverbs of manner, place, time, and frequency can be placed at the beginning of a clause if the focus is not on the adverb. If there are two or more than two adverbs after a verb, the adverb of manner comes first, followed by adverbs of place and time. Example: she happily played with the toy in the playroom today. She, subject. Happily. Adverb of manner. played, verb, with the toy, object. In the playroom, adverb of place. Today, adverb of time. If there are adverbs of manner and time in a sentence, then adverb of time will come after adverb of manner. Some special adverbs and their usage. Some similar looking adverbs have different meanings. Use of late, lately, and hard, hardly. Examples: she got late due to heavy traffic. Lately she has become very friendly means recently. I can hardly hear what you said. Not audible. There is hardly any food in the bowl. Very little. Mother told him to work hard. He worked hard, but he could hardly do well in his exam. Use of such and so. Read these sentences. Examples: I read such an interesting story. Such plus noun is used. The story was so interesting. So plus adjective or adverb is used. The words so, such make the meaning of an adjective stronger. Use of quite. The adverb quite means completely. Examples: the water in the pot is quite safe for drinking purpose. She is quite sure of winning this game of chess. Quite also means more than a little, but less than very. Example: the street is quite crowded. Let's take the other lane. Use of fairly, rather. Fairly, rather means moderately. Fairly with hot, cold, slow, fast suggests approval, but rather suggests disapproval. Examples: the interior of the house is fairly impressive in a favorable way. The cottage is rather shabby in an unfavorable way. The tea is rather cold. The tea is fairly hot. Use of enough. Enough means sufficient and implies something positive. It is placed after adjectives and adverbs, but before nouns. Examples: he is strong enough to cross the river. She has enough pocket money to buy a new dress. Use of to. The word to implies some kind of excess. Examples: Naman is too stubborn and refuses to listen to his brother. The shirt is too big for him. Adverbs and adjectives. Some words can be used as adverbs and adjectives both. Examples: he'll catch the early train. Adjective: it is placed before noun train. He woke up early in the morning. Adverb. In sentence A, the word early modifies the noun train. It functions as an adjective. In sentence B, the word early modifies the verb woke. It functions as an adverb.